All right, the mayor's back in town, and this is stop number 1 on the Sean Casey Winter Tour. Anderson, I know you got St. X.
Yeah, St. X, and I'm doing the Green Diamond Gallery for Bob Crowley.
Oh, that's a cool
right
place,
before
too.
I do the St. X, so yeah.
So anyone that sees you tonight, you got repeat material, or do you do a whole new show, or what do you got?
You know what? I got pretty much. I have a bunch of different stories that I tell. Cause, I mean, it's amazing when I look back at my career, like how many stories I have, which is pretty funny. But there'll be some repeat stories and stuff, but it's funny how you always tell things differently every time you talk. I really just wing. When I tell the stories, I always tell it a little differently. But it's a fun time. I think look back at in baseball, like it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So it's fun to share it with guys that love the game, love the Reds, and that's what's.
When do you not have fun? Because you're, one of the things I remember Joe Nuxhall saying all the time, and you remind me a lot of Joe. He said it doesn't cost anything to be nice. And,
that's the truth.
It's rare to not see Sean Casey smiling.
Well, that is the truth, right? Nux was probably the. If you looked it up in the dictionary of nice, Joe Nuxhall pops up, just how he treated everybody, how good he was to people. And, that's an example I always tried to use. My dad always told me that, treat people the way you want to be treated. And same people you see on the way up, same people you see on the way down. So if you just treat everybody good, then you never have to worry about that. So it's kind of how I always
Well, you made your mark here. I remember, I think it was opening day, and everyone's going, well, they traded Dave Burba.
Yeah, who's this guy?
And they got this Casey. Well, we don't know anything about him. And I think Burba came back and actually hit a home run for Cleveland, but your career turned out pretty good.
Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, I'm looking back, I'm thankful that, Jim Thome just went in the Hall of Fame. He was probably, I'm thankful Thome was so good that they couldn't use me in Cleveland, so they traded me to Cincinnati where they could use me. And, eight of the greatest years of my life playing here and, representing the city. And, I love coming back here. I absolutely love being back in Cincinnati. Just, I was staying right across from the ballpark tonight and went over to the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame Day. No one was there. Usually when I come back, everyone's there. But I went over with a couple buddies and walked around. It was really cool.
There's a few more stories there, too.
Yeah, dude, it's unbelievable. There's so many good stories there.
Well, your career, I checked it out before I came over. You're like a 302?
Yeah, 302,
like that? That's something to
tell
something
proud
people
of.
forever.
That really is.
Ever.
Look back. I mean, I think you look back now and you appreciate what you did. Like, I think there's like right around a little less than 200 guys that are career 300 hitters. And, to say that with like almost 20,000 guys playing the game over the years is pretty cool. And like I said, to have most of my time, here in Cincinnati representing the city was, that was even better.
It'd be nice to have a Reds World Series because I covered it in 1990 and that was 14 years after the last one. I didn't think I'd be another 14 and change still waiting. And you were on some pretty good teams that could have done it.
Yeah, I was at the Hall of Fame today reminiscing that 99 team, what we did there. And there's so many good guys, so many good friends I still have from that team and those years with Cincinnati. What a bummer, man. I think I work with Al Leiter at MLB Network, and I always bust his chops and say, man, why couldn't you just stink that one night so we could go into the playoffs,
Yeah, I was supposed to be on a plane the next day to go cover you guys.
Yeah, exactly. And, I had my bags packed and everything.
I didn't even pack because I was watching the game, and my wife said, are you going to pack? And I said, you watching this guy pitch? I'm not packing.
We're in trouble, yeah.
Well, you had several other stops, and Detroit's one. I hear they're talking about getting rid of the D.
They are?
Yeah, I mean,
that's
classic.
That's crazy. You can't get with an old English D.
Yeah.
That was a great stop because I ended up going to the World Series. I got traded from the Reds to the Pirates, and then I'm going, traded to the Tigers, go to the World Series in '06, play with Leland and those guys who I loved growing up with the Pirates. And so those years were fun. And then I played my last year in Boston with Terry Francona, which was a real treat. So, after I left Cincinnati, although it was sad for me, there was some good years too.
How crazy is it in Boston? Because I'm asking you this because I've talked to Kevin Youkilis, who told me that he was like one of the Beatles in Boston, but he could actually come to Cincinnati and walk the streets and be safe.
Isn't that funny, man? Uke is a big figure in Boston. They love Uke there. If you're walking with Kevin Youkilis, you don't hear everyone starts to Uke, everywhere you go, which is pretty cool, and he earned it. Playing with the Uke in '08, he earned that reputation for how hard he played and how he went about his business and what kind of player and teammate he was.
How about the local kid that's there now? I saw him when he was 15 years old, Andrew Benintendi.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
special
pretty
player,
awesome.
Man. Special. Love the way he plays the game, how he goes about his business. Kind of a clutch hitter. Has that Midwest, grind about him, which I love. And, fun guy to watch play.
And you're on MLB Network now.
Yep.
So I can catch on MLB. And now I'm spinning around, and late night with Seth Meyers, you're like you might be the next Bob Uecker. He started on The Tonight Show a lot.
Yeah. Well, Kevin Millar and I have done that, because we work for Major League Baseball Network, and we usually do it around playoff time. You know, we've been on there 5 times. We were saying Martha Stewart's been on 7, Tina Fey's been on 6, and Millar and I have been on 5. So we're right there in the rankings of Seth Meyers.
That's big.
Well, it's big. It's great too, and he's a great guy, and that's a great show.
He's a Pittsburgh dude.
Oh yeah. His dad's a Pittsburgh. His dad's from East Liberty, and yeah, he's a great guy. And that's always a fun time for us going up there and doing that.
All right, now 3 kids, am I right?
4 kids.
4 kids.
Four
Okay.
kids. He's got a 16-year-old son, a 14-year-old son, 12-year-old daughter, 7-year-old daughter.
All right.
Around.
Softball, baseball.
Yeah, they're doing basketball, baseball, my boys, and then my daughter does volleyball, guitar, and then my little daughter does a little soccer.
Well, first base has never been the same, but on the other hand, there was Hal Morris, there was you. Pretty good from the left-handed side.
Oh yeah,
Joey
Joey
Votto.
Votto. I mean, Joey Votto's special. I think we're all looking at a future Hall of Famer. You know, the way he goes about his business, how good he is over there. You know, the way he can swing that stick is pretty impressive. So Cincinnati's been always in good hands with first baseman, you know, going back to Doggy Perez back in the day. So pretty cool.
All right, hang on to that 302 then.
I will, believe me. It can't go anywhere now. It can't go anywhere now.
The Sean Casey World Tour continues.
It does. Thank you.